Hey guys, hey, if you just watched my video vlog, then you've probably noticed that I have no idea what to talk about when I'm not prepared, but so I came a little bit more prepared this time. I had a couple short shout-out videos to make here, so this is part one of the shout-out videos. There's some people that have actually influenced me wanting to make more videos and put some more stuff out there. Some of the more comical things that I get into. Like I said, don't use the first video vlog as a guide for my stuff because I just didn't know what to say. So I just kind of wanted to put my face out there for the first time, which is what I apparently have done. So okay, some shout outs here that I want to get into. First, I want to give a big shout out to a very important lady besides my wife. You know, this is a very important internet lady that I got to meet, and Spade, because she can dance, she can sing, she can make you laugh. She's in Spade. That's the best. That's the best I can do, man. Sorry, I can't sing very well, but just wanted to. But anyway, the reason I want to give her a shout out is because she's just always very cool. She's very personable, I guess is what I want to say. She's always willing to talk to you. She's got some internet fame, and she's still willing to talk to people like she's not somebody. It's like she's not so cool that she can't talk to you now because, you know. So, which is really awesome. She's a very cool chick. All these people that I'm going to tell you about, their links will be over here in the non-existent place that I'm pointing to right now. But there'll actually be, when you see the video, there'll actually be a little box there with a description box that I'll have all their links into. Go check them out, rate them, subscribe to them if you haven't. Most of these people I'm sure you've already subscribed to. Yeah, check them out, rate them, give them good comments. They're good people. Make sure they get hooked up. The next person I want to give a shout out to is Jill, aka XGoGoBeanX. She's a super cool chick from New York City. Very, very funny girl. You'll just have to go check her out. She's just really awesome. Very nice. She sent me an email on MySpace, so she will, if you write her, she will write you back, which is pretty cool. Another one of those chicks who's just not so. They're just not so taken by their ego that they're too cool to talk to anybody. So very, very personal, awesome chick as well. So next person I want to give out a shout out to is Michelle, who is Anything Sarcastic on YouTube. She has a few really great videos on there. Really knowledgeable of music. She's a very cool chick. I'm pretty sure if we would have went to the same high school, Michelle and I would have been friends because we kind of traveled in the same kind of groups, which is pretty cool. So at some point, if there's ever a New York maybe, or Philly or Pittsburgh gathering, I'll be able to go to those because I'm right dead smack in Pennsylvania. I can go. It's like about hour 45 minutes, 2 hours to Pittsburgh from me, maybe about 3 hours to Philadelphia. So I'll definitely try to make those and go meet up with you guys if I can. That'd be pretty cool. Next shout out I'm going to give to Deena, aka Beaner LaRue, sorry. She made a Spanish video which just made me laugh. I was dying. I don't really speak Spanish very well, but I can understand it pretty well, which is kind of weird to say, but it's true. I can understand it a lot better than I can speak it, but at the end it really made me laugh because she's like, "Besa mi culo." And for anybody who doesn't understand Spanish, "Besa mi culo" means kiss my butt. So she basically told everybody at the end of her video to kiss her butt, and I thought that was just really funny. It was awesome. I want to give a shout out to, there's a couple guys on here that aren't like real big YouTube personalities, but they're people that I've met from working with the Irish Film Festival, which is a film festival that a few friends of mine and I put together here in Huntington, Pennsylvania. It's all based on Pennsylvania filmmakers. So it's through that I've got to meet some really cool people and some good contacts, and a couple shout outs are going to go to those guys too that have a few videos on YouTube. First one for those would be Brad Pattullo. Now Brad Pattullo, you might have seen his work on Celebrity Deathmatch on MTV, and G4, he's done some clay animation for them. He's a clay animator, obviously. He's got a movie out right now called 24 Frames. Go out and buy it. It's very cheap. Go look for him on YouTube and send him a message, say, "Hey, I want to see this 24 frames." It's really cool. I have not got to see it yet. I got to see some stills from it and some, I think he did one video about 24 frames I got to watch on YouTube. The link will be over here. I'll have everything set up so you guys can go check him out. Definitely comment on him, tell him he did a great job. If anybody was a big fan of MTV's Celebrity Deathmatch as I was, I loved his work. I thought he was really cool. He's a really cool guy to talk to. If you go over there, I'll give you a little tidbit to talk to him about. Ask him about Teen Wolf 2 and what he thinks of the movie Teen Wolf 2. It's pretty cool. Him and Oliver Assiran and myself were sitting around a fire here in by the Racetown Lake in a cabin, drinking Murphy's and BSing about like old school movies and stuff that we loved. And Bateman's in that too, which is really cool. Jason Bateman from what's his big thing? He just did Hancock. So he's in that, and it's just a funny film, and we got to talking about it. It's pretty cool. Anyway, getting off track. Charles Trippy. I want to give a shout out to Charles Trippy because Charles Trippy always likes to get a shout out. And I've never actually got to talk to him. Want to at some point because I think a lot of his stuff's funny. I watched him snort salt out of a teapot for his fans, so I know he definitely appreciates all his fans. So definitely go check him out if you haven't checked him out. I'm sure he has. He has like 8 million subscribers, so I'm pretty sure you guys know who Charles Trippy is. I want to give a shout out to Geebz TV. Geebz is a pretty cool guy. He's from Hawaii. I think he's a music producer, and correct me if I'm wrong on that, Geebz, but I think that's what we were talking about before, that you're producing music, and you're producing a CD right now for one of my favorite comics ever, John Lovitz. Now, Lovitz has crashed a couple of his vlogs. You can see it on his YouTube page. He's a funny guy. He's really cool. He's wise. Geebz is a very wise guy. Not like he's a wise guy, like he's a mafioso or anything, but he's full of wisdom. He's a very cool guy. He makes me jealous every time I see him on his video because he's like, I just got back from surfing. And now when I was living on the West Coast, I got to do that, and I miss it so much. I haven't done it in like 4 or 5 years. So, Geebz, one of these days I'm coming out to Hawaii and I'm hooking up with you to go surfing. Give a shout out to Happy Slip. Happy Slip made a video a while back doing a cover of Jason Mraz's I'm Yours. I had that stuck in my head for like 3 or 4 weeks. I just got it out of my head, and so I want to thank her for that video and having that run through my head forever. But her and her cousin Jana did the cover of it, and it was really, really good. And just want to thank her for that video because it was awesome. So another shout out then will go to Jana because she does some pretty awesome acoustic videos, and she has a really great voice. She's very musically inclined. I wish I was more musically inclined, but the only thing I can play half decent are the drums, and I don't own any right now, so I'm stuck with Rock Band drums. But anyway, I'm gonna try to keep this short. I know it's difficult to watch. We're already past 7:45 here, so I'm gonna try to keep this about 10 minutes if I can. Which is why I'm making it a 2-parter because I know it's difficult to watch straight through. But anyway, Cool Jeffery. I want to give him a shout out just because he's very cool. Go check out Cool Jeffery. It's really awesome. I think he works for Buck TV. Or What the Buck, sorry, What the Buck. I give a shout out to Lisa Nova. Lisa Nova did a parody to the 300 movie, which I thought was awesome. Go check out her stuff. She's very funny. I'm sure you guys know who she is. She had a stint on Mad TV for a while. And ask her if anybody didn't see the blog TV or watch the thing. Ask her about her James Woods fiasco, which I thought was pretty funny. Give a shout out to Marcus854. Now Marcus854 is another guy I met off of Spade's blog TV, and he is he's a pretty cool guy. And as soon as I only got to talk to him for a few minutes, but he has an extremely noble job. He works with the mentally challenged, and he just does some fantastic noble work. He's got fantastic hair too. You have to go if you go see him, tell Marcus, hey Marcus, like you got fantastic hair, man. So anyway, Mountain Dew. I think his name's Mike. Sharing the brotherhood of the mics here. Tell him if you guys go check him out. Tell him to make some more videos. He needs to make a ton more videos. He talks about video games. The guy's pretty cool. He's on Spade's thing too. He's a funny guy. Needs to make some more videos. Last one for this part 1 of the shoutouts, but certainly not the last one. Olga Kay. I want to give a shout out to her because she's a juggler. She's really awesome. Lives in Santa Monica, where I've been a couple of times, and she's Russian, which is cool. I took 4 years of Russian in high school. She had a Russian chat on Blog TV, and I tried my best to do the to keep up with everybody else and translate and stuff like that. But anyway, I failed. But anyway, I want to give a big shout out to her. Again, go subscribe to these people. They're very cool. Part 2 coming at you next.